economy, news chat, hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. 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 Hey, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hey. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts. With Robert Reese. Sit back, relax, and listen. Come on. Get these hot facts. K-Reese 007 for Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Thank you for tuning in. Hot facts, hot facts. Great, baby. Hot facts with Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts, hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot.
All right, people. Welcome to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. This is the official news channel of the gig economy. If you are brand new, this is going to be pretty much like a one-stop shop, news, info, lots of educational info, lots of things that can help you out if you are a driver or if you do any type of gig work. It doesn't have to be picking up something in the car and driving it anywhere. It can be you're a barber, you own your own lawnmower business. It can be whatever it is. You'll find lots of great information here. Hopefully you guys just tuned in to the Doordash revolution. He had up there Glitch Dash. He had Glitch Dash up there, Thomas Schubeck Industries people. Revolution did a great job during that interview. It was a pretty good interview because some of the questions asked, Thomas was not able to say any of those things when he was on Pedro's thing on that live, but Revolution did a great job. He asked some questions, he got through them, and it was a pretty good live. The comment section, they were coming in with really great questions also. So all in all, it was a pretty successful live. Thank you guys for watching it. If you did, the Doordash revolution is my ace. Okay, Team Hot Facts, that is my ace over there. Make sure you subscribe. He's about 140 subscribers away from hitting 1,000. Okay, everyone knows that 1,000 is a stamp of approval when you were doing something here on YouTube and you were putting your time in it. That first 1,000, he is almost there, 140 subs away from being at 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you tune in to the Doordash revolution. Okay, make sure. And if you would like to learn how the glitch works on Doordash, if you would like to be glitching, just, hey, what are you doing today? Nothing, just glitching. If you want to see some glitching, make sure you head on over to Glitch Dash, aka Thomas Schubeck Industries. I get a lot of questions on my videos that I have up on it, and Thomas is the supreme expert who is actively showing you guys the glitch in real time. So make sure you head on over there. He has about a gazillion and five tutorials on how to do it all the way through. If you are an Android user, he can help you out. If you are not an Android user, he'll let you know himself. Him and Apple just don't get along. Okay, so he's helping the people who are using Glitchgate. They're using the glitch on the Android device. Now, speaking of Glitchgate and everything else there, I want to go ahead and speak about. I was gonna do the cherry picking your way up to the top. Well, that's what I'm doing on Walmart. But since we just spoke about the Glitchgate and those guys, let's go ahead and let me ask you guys: were you invited to the DoorDash block party? Some people were like, the DoorDash block party. What is the DoorDash block party? I didn't get an email. There was nothing that popped up on my screen. There was nothing like that. What is the DoorDash block party? Well, Glitchgate and using the glitch, people, is only part one. That's only part one of what is going on. Okay, that is only part one. You got to understand during the DoorDash Revolutions live interview with Thomas Schubeck Industries, aka Glitchgate, he asked him, what is his view on dirty apping? And he explained what dirty apping is. It's different from multi apping. Dirty apping would be if you would be using two phones or three phones or however many phones you have, more than one, okay, and using other accounts. Like let's say I am using my phone, and let's say my wife is real sick, and I go take her phone, so I'm using her phone and my phone at the same time, or I'm using like Glitcher does, what Richard does. I didn't mean to say it. I've just heard it so many times. I'm sorry. What Richard does. Richard on my own show said, "Here's my brother's phone." So he was using his brother's phone. Now, this is what the DoorDash block party is all about. It's going to be the very next phase. Remember, I gave you guys a precursor to this live when I said, okay, glitch opened eyes. Okay, now the next problem for DoorDash, can they stop fraudulent accounts? Okay, can they stop fraudulent accounts? Can DoorDash do that? Um, so the problem is the bigger problem that DoorDash has. We have content creators like Dashing Trader, who has been up publicly and saying that make sure you have three phones. Okay, three phones. He's been deactivated on multiple times and comes back and still goes out there and does that. Okay, people using multiple phones, different accounts, but they have control of it. They have control of the money flow and everything else like that. For instance, the block party goes like this, and this starts with being a top dasher and scheduling. If you are a top dasher, and let's say that my zone where I am, man, this zone is going to be really nice later. Pretty sure they're going to put a peak pay or something else in, or a boost or a surge on whatever app you were using. And what they do is they can go dash whenever they want to, right? But here's what they do. When they know that they can dash whenever they want to, they are still going to schedule a time slot. So let's say they can get up and schedule, let's say from 8 until like 10 p.m. All right. Let's say they take and block up all of that spot. Now, let's say they don't even go out to go dash until like 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m., right? Let's say they did that. All that time with them not dashing, when they scheduled themselves to be there, they blocked out another dasher who could have been potentially working in those earlier hours. But they don't want that person to get in those hours because they could potentially extend their dash time. Now, if they are blocked out, okay, If they are blocked out, they now have to try to figure out what market can I drive in? What area can I go make money in? I live over here and can't even drive. Well, that's because the block party has started. You do not have a wristband. You need a wristband to enter the block party. DoorDash has this working for them exclusively. Now let's get into a little bit detail with the block party on how the small specifics work. All right. So let's say you kept somebody from working because you blocked them out. You still scheduled, even though you can dash whenever you want. Okay. That's wrong because some of these people are in your area and they would like to make the money that the other people are making. What's up, Cruise and Dasher? They want to make the money that the other people are making, but they literally can't. Some of these people are using the glitch. And while using the glitch, some of these people are using multiple accounts. Now, can you imagine someone walking into, let's say, Carl's Jr. or McDonald's? Let's just use just an average place just like that. They have two hands in food, right? Let's say he has a stack order here, and then he has a stack order in this hand. Well, guess what? That's four different orders that have to go to four different houses. That person is now going to make whatever the orders are. Let's say that stack was a $15 stack and this stack over here was a $12.75 stack. Well, that's almost $30 right there just on those. Now let's say they're in the area, bam, ooh, I got me another ding. Let's say they get another ding and it's another stacked order at this other place, right? Bam, got that. Now let's say on one of these other phones, they get an order from another place that's not even the same place. Dirty apping. Now they just took on the same app an order away from a place where they know they cannot get the job done and deliver. They know they cannot do it, and they snatched up a stack order. So now they have three more orders right there, right? That $30 that was just there, okay, that's gonna go up to like 50 to 55 bucks for an hour. Then they get up and put these videos up to say I'm making 55, 60 bucks an hour doing DoorDash. You are like, how? Well, it all starts with the block party. The block party on top dashers not utilizing Dash now, but blocking other people out to keep the money in their area. Now, if they block the people out and keep the money in their area, and they are actually using the glitch with this process, people, that's a lot of money being made. You got to stop thinking right now of just the glitch. The glitch is everything. The glitch is everything. No, the glitch is just the door open. The door open. You know what the glitch is. Now you have to walk into the room. When you walk into the room, there's levels. The Revolution spoke on this in his live about the bot grabbers. We all know what the bot grabbers are. We all know that a lot of you guys use one. Duh. A lot of you guys use one, and you can put auto accept, and auto accept will go ahead and take something. So if you are using the glitch, okay, for instance, you could already be turning on your bot grabber to auto accept the order. After you did the glitch to not take one, the very next order is going to be the order that you have put in there, that's the one you want to take, and it's only going to take that order. Okay, so right now, if they are using multiple phones using the glitch like that and using that software that's already out there, just imagine all the orders that are going to be funneled in through one person. Now, this person can take the orders or they can unassign the orders if another order pops up. Here is where they leave the customers hanging. Okay, here is where they leave the customers hanging. Now they're holding these orders and then trying to see if they can squeeze out an extra $1.50, and they mess up the whole system. But it all started with that block party. Then the glitch was introduced. Now utilizing three phones is very, very like lucrative now. I saw a Dashing Trader video, and he was like, I got my three phones, and he was like, I got orders on this one, did this one, but it only equaled up to like 24 bucks. Uh, we use one phone a piece, and that 30 bucks comes on one phone just like that. We ain't gotta be going and doing all that. But since the three phones are there, it makes it more lucrative for the three phone users. That I'll give you guys some content creators in case you guys don't know of any. Side Hustle Addict Van. I think he has four phones. Dashing Trader has three phones. Mr. Flex, you saw the video. He has three phones. There's multiple people that have two phones. You can watch them on live ride-alongs on some of these other channels that promote the negativity and the nonsense. Um, they have two and three phones. They'll say, "Oh, one is one I use to just talk on, and then this one is for this app, and I use this phone for this." They use that as a smokescreen, knowing damn well they have those three phones. Ain't nobody in the world going to just buy a family plan of phones for themselves to be like, "Oh, no, no, no." In order to keep yourself from getting caught, they're going to use someone who's a third party, like a third party app to help you steal orders. They're going to use a third party. They essentially use that person that is letting them use their account as, a way to glitch. That's a way for them not to get caught. And if something does look suspicious, the person that uses that account, they don't care about it. They just did it because everybody else did. They just signed on up. They really don't care about it. What sucks because they are contributing to having somebody go out there commit fraud by taking all these orders and manipulating the money so it goes into their favor. All that starts with the block party with these top dashers who can log in and dash at any time, but they fill up the scheduling block to keep other drivers out. There are other drivers who are looking for spots because they want to get out there and work and do it right. Now you guys are holding up these people's spots because it's like that's your ticket to the block party. That's your ticket to be inside, to eat the good food, go into the jump houses, the bouncers, get your funnel cake, drink your lemonade. You are having a great time inside the block party while this person is forced to waste so much gas to drive all around the city because they're just trying to figure out where they can drive. Some of these people don't have to drive 35 and 40 miles just to go in Doordash. And some of you guys got to check that. Doordash is not the end all be all. Understand that. It is not the end all be all. Sometimes you got to not do DoorDash, especially if it's giving you heartache in your area. Especially if it's giving you heartache in your area. You do not want that at all, one bit, because all you'll do is sound like saying it like it is, Dino, and you're gonna lose all your credentials. You're gonna lose all of your credentials because all you do is complain about everything when you have control to fix whatever your business is. You can move DoorDash down to the bottom of your list so you ain't got to get hit with that block party all the time. Okay. Yes, Waldo, Alaska, Cody. Yes, that is just think about it. And part of that was said on UDM's on UDM yesterday. Part of that was said no on UDM this morning. Part of that was said on UDM this morning. Someone was thinking that also, but not even thinking it. Someone said that's what they actually do. I'll let you guys go rewatch it. I know UDM is doing this thing now. If you want to see some good information from what he does, he's telling you guys to sign up as a member because he's putting the content out like at a later time, just for the members. All right, but you got to think about it. If you can dash whenever you want to, it doesn't matter when. You can dash whenever you want to. You're going to fill up a whole scheduling block to make people not be able to go there and work. You are controlling an area. Now, let's say if you have a team of like 4 drivers and they say, all right, we're going to work this area. All right, hey, everybody, look, you call them on the phone. Are you scheduling now? What time are you scheduling for? All right, let's all schedule around the same time. Now you guys got all those. Now you got 4 slots blocked, including you. You got 5 slots blocked. 5 slots blocked where other drivers could be working because you're not even going to work at that time. You're going to work like 7 hours later in the evening, but you're going to block off all them hours in the daytime. So can't nobody even make that money. Then you guys have a team of people saying, hey, we'll go out. This is if your team gets a little bit bigger. we're since we drive in the morning time and things like that, we'll go out, fill up these spots enough time for you guys to go ahead and do, and then they can control the whole day. They can control the whole day and the money stream coming in. And then you got to think about what Sin City delivers, what Richard was doing when they were sitting side by side and passing the orders to each other. They were pitching the orders to each other, controlling all the money coming in while using, just remember what I just said, the block party, right? The block party. You want to get invited to the block party. They were doing all of that, passing them back and forth, side to side, doing everything, right? While using the glitch on it the whole time. And you had no idea because you were not invited to the block party. Now, a lot of these people that were saying you don't need a high acceptance rate, no tip, no trip, and they were promoting you guys have like at one point they were like seeing who can get the lowest AR. People were up here like I got 5%. John McCalian or Malakian, however you say his name. I hope I pronounced it right on one of them. He was like at 11%, and they were celebrating being the lowest. People, if you fall for that, you are falling into a game of having the lowest acceptance rate, and it takes you out of the race completely. They took you out of the game before you even knew it. You're up here looking at videos, laughing. No tip, no trip. Look at my acceptance rate. Look at my acceptance rate. You do all that, and then you're mad. I can't make no money. And then you start multi-apping, and you have the worst ratings in AR on every single app that you have. They didn't made you clear all the way out of the game to where you are not going to affect them even if they're using another app, because we all know that we multi-app, we have different apps. They just took you out of the game completely. And it all started with that DoorDash block party. If you can't get into that DoorDash block party, you are going to have a tough time, especially when you're in these small towns, these small markets where you already know that it's tough enough here and the pickings are slim. You already know now if the pickings are slim and you like, man, how come I can't get nothing here? And you always see this dude saying, man, I got me another order, got me another order. Well, you got to start to question all of that. All of that comes from the DoorDash block party. If you are a new driver and depend on where you are, depends on wherever you are in the United States, if they start you off with the automatic top dasher, take full advantage of it. Don't sign up for DoorDash, get Top Dasher, and then say, well, I'm just going to be using the glitch right now. You already have Top Dasher. Utilize your Top Dasher for what it is right there. Explore your market for what it is right there. Just count that like a trial run. Count that as just like you're under your provision your provisionary period, your probationary period while you are at work. You use it just like that. You make sure you don't drop down below wherever it is because you're gonna have a hard time. Okay, you're gonna have a hard time. You don't know when the glitch is gonna be patched up, and then you get on there saying, "Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just use the glitch and then get back like everybody else." My thing is, in certain areas, the glitch, that's where the block party is that we have large order program, catering program, pizza program, shopping program on DoorDash. What it's going to do is you're gonna get people cherry picking the shopping orders because you got to hit like 13. They can use the glitch to cherry pick just the shopping orders, so they can get 13 shopping orders in a row just like that in like 2 days. They'll get all the shopping orders, get Top Dasher, right? Then they'll glitch again to get their percentage all the way up because now they have at least one program. All they got to do is show a pizza bag and they can start picking up the pizza orders. Now they can use the glitch and use it for these other programs that are out there. Okay, there's ways to use that glitch. You have to understand. You can use the glitch to get yourself into a program to where you're going to maximize on the glitch. There are people that are using the glitch that are not in these larger programs. They're not in a shopping program because they're lazy. They don't want to shop. They don't want to do pizzas. They're not in that and they don't cater. So all those people are going to get are, I guess, the best of the orders that are not from the programs. You got to think about that. But if you take advantage of the full block party, get yourself in, use that glitch, you can actually become a shopper on the shopping program within 2 days. You all you got to do is cherry pick all of the shopping orders. Then you ain't got to worry about even getting the 70% if all you want to do is just have the dash as long as you want, and you're a top dasher, and you can shop. You can do it just like that, people. You can do it just like that. Okay. Thomas Schubeck Industries. Hopefully we can go ahead and I can get you up here and appear pretty soon. We'll work on that. I like to do the one-on-one. My interviews are just like that, and it'll be a one-on-one thing. Rev and I do a very is pretty much the same similar thing. That's how we run it there. I got a few questions for you that were not asked. So I would like to go ahead and get those in the near future. Um, Before I transition, I want to give uh, uh, a positive state of mind statement to everybody in the gig world who is confused on what content works best for you. All content can work for you as long as you know what to take from it. Okay, all content can work for you. Just take what you need. Okay, take what you need so you can proceed. That's all you got to do. But at the same time, you can always go back and check out Hot Facts with Robert Reese. From day one, every single video up there is going to show you how to maximize and build your AR and go over all the business things. And you'll see interviews with customers and merchants and drivers, and you'll see a lot of great stuff. There's a lot of channels out there that are putting that positive energy out there. I want to give a shout out right now because of uh, there's a pretty good group of us now that are coexisting, um, and I guess you would say we are co-parenting our market on YouTube in the gig world with the positivity aspect. So now when we go in these live chats and you may see someone who you don't know, you just clicked on their live, you'll see like the Hannibals and all these other guys that's part of the umbrella in all of these chats. And when you go in there and chat, they tell people to time you out, they try to shut you down, they do all these other things. It's just so good to see that if you ever click on, and I'm gonna give an example after this. If you click on Thomas Schubeck Industries, he's been his lives has been getting a lot of views. You're gonna see Hot Facts, the Rev. You're gonna see Torp. You're gonna see Jeff Thomas Black. You're gonna see Coach Eli. You're gonna see you're gonna see Uber Jeep AZ. You're gonna see a whole lot of other people. You'll see Dad Dash pop in. So now when you see us in there and you see the blue wrenches on these people, it kind of makes you get in there and not act stupid because you will get the boot for the most part. So when you go into all those names I named, when you go into any of those chats, you're going to see us there. So we have a presence now, and it's actually bringing some control into what we got going on. We are controlling our area. We're going to expand on it and put more information out there that can help everybody out there, no matter what it is, from rideshare to food to whatever else it is. Okay. Now, here's my example of this. Um, maybe about a few days ago, Hannibal was hungry, was over, and I think he hopped in. I want to say Eli's. I want to say he hopped in. It was right after that Pedro thing. I want to say he hopped in. I don't know what he wrote, but he hopped in and Flex hopped in over there on Eli's thing. And once they saw that Hot Facts was there and the other people that we associate with right now are over there, they ain't been back over there. I was watching the Lounge episode a couple days ago, and when they brought up Eli, and then Flex said, "Yeah, he's one of them. He's one of them over there that the stuff that they do." So once they saw us pop up in the chat, they got a really good understanding on we're showing support. We are doing our thing, no matter what you guys say to try to break it down. You guys are saying a whole bunch of dumb stuff. That's not how it works. The All you're gonna do is try to come with anger and these false allegations and things to try to break down something that is not positive for us. It's positive for the whole gig community. We're trying to clean it up so everybody can learn something from each other. And if it goes down to everybody at least kind of being on the same playing field, then so be it. Don't get mad if everybody else wants to be on the field that you are playing on. Everybody don't want to play JV. Everybody don't want to play frost soft. Everybody want to play varsity and then go get that scholarship. That's what everybody wants to do. Okay? That's what everyone wants to do. So holding all this information back, calling people all of this stuff, and for those of you, the timeline on how long I've been in this fight, Pedro said it himself. He approached me when I have 40 subscribers. You guys know that I'm approaching 12,000 now. So from 40 subs to 12,000, that's my whole existence, pretty much being over here in this space that I've been fighting and going against this. So it'll be 2 years in February. Okay, it'll be 2 years in February. February 22nd was my very first video that I uploaded. Okay. So it'll be 2 years in February. And this fight has been going on. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop because if it stops, it's gonna not hurt us putting the content out. It's gonna hurt these drivers in other areas that really need to hear the messages. Okay. It just feels good. It just feels good that we got something going on that is good and we are building on it. If you are part of it, you're doing your thing, give yourself a round of applause, pat yourself on the back, and I say thank you because winning, Charlie Sheen, winning, I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. We got that there. Now, for those of you, I'm going to move into my segment about Walmart Spark. A lot of you know that I'm someone that I accept my orders. And before on Walmart Spark, I had the top notch ratings and everything else like that. And I'm getting all the GMB orders. I'm getting real good orders, but I'm waiting at the bays a lot. So I want to see, after seeing how many drivers don't like to shop, how many drivers don't like to get out their car and help load their own vehicle when they're coming out to help you do the work. Now you got to understand, if the picker is on the inside on their picking rate is not how fast you think they should be getting it done. They have a picking rate on where they have a time to get it done to then bring it out. If that time is going slow, they bring it to your car and you're someone that says load the car for me, knowing that you know how you want it inside your car, you can speed that process up by helping. Now when you see drivers that just sit in the car, they don't help, they don't do any of that, now that time is longer now that you are waiting. So I said, hey, I'm going to cherry pick Walmart's Park right now. I did a couple orders this morning. I've been seeing orders, people, like one I got this morning. One of them was $25.05 for 3.50 miles. Yesterday I got a $38 and some change for going. I think it was like 1.90 miles. I've been seeing 35 and 30s. I put these up in my community post consistently, and 90% of all of these orders are shop and pay orders. The reason why the money looks like that, the drivers are lazy. They keep skipping them and turn them down. Then they give it to a driver once the pay is increased. Okay. Once that pay is increased, I get in there. I see what it is. Some don't want to pick up the 24 pack of canned sodas with the water bottles. They don't want to do all that, but you still got to walk it up to the door if you wait for it. So you might as well go pick it and put it inside your cart and just be on your way. So I go in there. I shop so fast that they'll send me another shopping order while I'm still inside the store sometimes. And that next order might be like my other one that was right after that one this morning was $19.88 for 5 miles. I was like, all right, that's not bad. I took it because I don't want nobody else to go inside the store and shop. Okay. I go in and shop, I get it done quick, and I am able to get like almost a revolution more of orders coming in on Walmart Spark while cherry picking only the shopping orders. Now, my acceptance rate right now on Walmart Spark is at 28%. Okay. It's at 28%. And everybody knows that I am a 90% center. My acceptance rate right now on Walmart Spark is at 28%. But at that same time, at 28%, I'm in the parking lot less time than the drivers just sitting there because they have to wait for the 45 mark to even go check in for their order. I can actually get an order, go shop for it, take it out, take it to the house because it's only going to be like 3 to 5 miles. That's what they normally are. I can get back so quick and still catch another order for the 45 batch that pops off. Okay. Now on Walmart Spark, these orders have been coming in. You have been seeing my community posts. You're like, hold up, he did that one, that one, that one, that one. How come we don't see these orders wherever we are? And then I'm showing you guys, I'm turning down, like I'm turning down $38 for 19 miles. I'm turning down $67 for 48 miles. I'm turning those orders down, and people are like, well, why is he turning those orders down? I would take that 67 for that 48. Here is why I'm turning those orders down. I don't want to do a GMB, and I don't want to go ahead and do those 47 miles. If I can cherry pick just a shopping order, and the shopping order is pretty much going to be around the neighborhood here, it ain't going to go to like no 10 miles or anything else like that. It's going to stay 6 miles and less. If I can do $40 on 6 miles and less, why would I want to do 67 for 48 miles? Why would I do that? I'm learning that now I am in the rotation how I was with the GMB orders. I am in rotation on Walmart Spark for the shopping orders majority of the time. I get the shopping orders, the whole staff in there, the security guards, all of them. You got another one, huh? You got another one, huh? I'm in there knocking it out. Now there's like six of us that specifically shop and they don't do the other ones because they all said that they're tired of waiting for them to bring it out. And then, like I said, the problems. If they're picking and they're missing the item or this break, they got to go back and get another one. If you are already in the store shopping for it, you're like, man, there's something wrong with this can. I can ask someone that's already stocking the aisles, do you know if you guys can get one more of these? You guys don't have any more here. Do you have it in the back? It just broke. I'm doing a Walmart Spark order for a customer. Oh, no problem. Hang tight. You're gonna be in this aisle for a while. Yeah, I gotta get like 7 more items in this aisle. So I'll just walk back up. You're going to those double doors. I'll walk back up to those double doors and then check on you and see what it is. Most of the time they already bring it out and say, here you go. I just save myself more time on that also. I turned down an order the other day. It was $36. Okay, $36, 20 miles. Some people will say, man, I take that, man. Give me that $1.60. Give me that $1.60 a mile. When I do my taxes, we get that extra 60 something cent on top of that. So that $1.60 just went over $2 there. It's like, what? I'm taking that. Yeah, but I turned that order down, right? When I turned that order down, that now and this wasn't a great order. Okay, it was not a great order. $17.80, 1.5 mile. I'll take that 17 for that 1.5 over taking that 30 something, the 36 for the 20. I would do 17 for 1.5, come right back and get me another one. Then be driving and then got to spend wherever time I'm at because I don't want to go to the other Walmart in my zone. I want to make sure that wherever I drop off at, I can come back. So even if my miles are doubled, okay, that $17 was for 3 miles total, which means I still saved. I still saved on the miles. More importantly, you save on gas because you're not driving around crazy, doing all this weird stuff, going up these crazy hills. You're not doing any of that. So you're saving on gas. So essentially, when you save on gas, you don't got to spend that much on gas. Obviously, that's the name of the game, right? Now, cherry picking on Walmart Spark with the shopping orders, at least in my area, in my zone where I am, has been working for me. But you got to understand this there are lazy drivers everywhere in every market. Just imagine if you say, man, I don't want to shop, but this order is good. Get your butt up and go in there and shop. Go in there and shop for that order. Get out, go knock it out, and be back real quick. You will feel so much better than what you were doing. Now, I'm not telling you to do what I am doing in my experiment. My experiment is not done yet. Okay, it's not fully done yet. I still got some more time to go. Okay, and that's it. Oh, and also while I'm doing this experiment, the only orders from the 90%, the other 10% that's there, the only other orders that I take at the bay has to be, if it's three orders, it has to be like 12 items, 10 items, 7 items, 6 items, 8 items, something like that, so I can still put them all in the back with the dividers and everything, so I can still get that done quick, come back and knock that out. That is how that is working there. But I'm not telling you to do exactly what I am doing. What I'm telling you is this: try the shopping orders in your area. Okay, learn the store, get familiar with the store, learn to shop. It is the way to go. You'll make so much more money faster because you will be maximizing your time efficiency. That's another part of this game. You got to make sure that you are controlling your time. We can't control overall time, but what I am able to be in control of, I can control how fast I walk with my cart. I'll be in there like speed racer. I'll be in there going whoop whoop zip zip. I'll be in there picking. You can control how fast you walk. You can control, you understanding the items you got to get, going in and making your route. You can follow the one that they have, but you can also look at the items and see what it is, and then you can make your own route and just do it just like that. It'll work perfectly fine. Get in there, maximize, knock it out, be on to the next. Now, if you are using Walmart Spark, okay, it is the perfect app that you can multi-app with without having any penalties. Okay, so while I'm cherry picking for these orders, I can easily turn on Uber Eats and then say, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one because I gotta pick this one up at this time. I can do that. But it's kind of difficult while I'm doing nothing but shopping orders right now. That kind of takes that away. I can only do that if I pick up at the Bay Zone, picking up a regular order. That is the only time I can do that. The other times it does not work at all. Okay, it does not work at all. Um, Shoot for you people. That's all I want to do is get up here and break down some information with you guys today. The link is up there. If there's anybody that has a question, anybody want to ask some things, make sure you show your face. You cannot come on unless you show your face. If you have some insights that might help other drivers or other people out there in the gig world, go ahead and click that link. It's always there. I'll go ahead and sit here for just a little bit because this show is almost over. 42 minutes, 41 seconds of nothing but jam-packed full information. Hope you guys took a lot of it in. Woo-wee. Jack in the Box. Woo-wee. Woo. I feel good. All right, if let me see. Let me see. Ram Thomas. Whoop 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 whoop. All right, now people. If no one has anything else, hopefully you guys learned and got some great information out of this. Um, See somebody else just came and popped on in. If you got a question for Hot Facts, you want to click the link, you can put it there. If you want to drop it down there in the chat, you can do it. You can do it now. I'll just extend the time like injury time in soccer or football. I'll do it just like that. Give some extra time. If you got something to say, uh, you heard about something that you may need some help with in your zone, communication, things like that, go ahead and drop it right there. We are always here to help. I kind of always like to get 1 full hour, so I got 15 minutes left. I like to do the little light ones like that. But I like to get a full hour in. But check this out with the Walmart Spark. If you have it in your area, make sure you go ahead and sign on up and get on that waiting list. Just get on the waiting list and just wait. Don't think about it. Just wait until you get accepted and put on. It is a very, 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 very great app. To me, in my experience right now, it is the best app um, that you can use for the money. Okay, and here are my reasons here. The amount of money, and I just spoke about this, the amount of money you can make, okay, compared to the miles you can put on your car, okay, the ability to multi-app correctly is always a plus. Always a plus. You can sign in and sign out whenever you want to, okay? Whenever you want to. You can sign in and out whenever you want to. That is a huge plus. Let's see, we got somebody here. That is a huge plus. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. TFT right here. TFT right here. Let me add him to the string. The
Oh,
ability to multi-app without dirty apping is a huge plus because it gives you a window, it gives you a time frame. It's not like you don't know what you're doing because you're still on a schedule. Um, is it there? You are still on a schedule in a way, because when a lot of people multi-app and dirty app, they are just taking the orders like it's hungry, hungry hippo. Hold up, what just happened? What just happened? I see him here.
ain't nothing happened, far as I can tell.
It's just showing me on solo. Let me see. On my end. Okay, there you are.
Oh,
Now it's got you blacked out. Hold on. I see the TFT. I just can't see your face at all.
well, it shouldn't be messed up on my end.
Oh no. There you go. There you go. You're getting out the car
Maybe it
now.
just didn't. Yeah, maybe it just didn't like me inside my truck.
Yeah. Yeah. So the being able to multi-app, without running risk of doing crazy things is also a plus. Any app that gives you the ability to do something else while you were doing that. I know TFT does print pick up, and that gives him the ability to do something else while he can do something else. That
Oh
is
yeah.
a major plus when you got to think about choosing which app you want to use. You know what I mean? You don't want to put yourself in danger of getting those contract
Yeah.
violations and
Yeah.
all this other stuff. Oh
Unfortunately, I
yeah.
missed most of your show because I've been busy taking care of the wife and whatnot. So I didn't really get to. I'll watch it on the replay.
Oh yeah. The
So I don't
first
know
the
what
first
topics.
part the first part was going over. I spoke about the Doordash block party, and what the Doordash block party was all about is when you're already a top dasher and you schedule your slot to work, let's say from like 10 a.m. until like 10 p.m., and then you don't even start work until like 7 p.m., and you just took the
Yeah.
opportunity away from somebody else that could be driving all in the daytime,
Well,
and
actually, that
you just
doesn't
held out.
actually stop anybody. That doesn't hold up but, about a half hour's worth of time. Uh, the way the schedule works, even as a top dasher, the like I schedule myself usually from 9 to 2, and then like 5:30 to midnight. Uh, there's been times where I've let my dash slip by. I was preoccupied with other things. At the half hour past your dash is ended, and
Mm-hmm.
that time slot is a lot given to whoever else is out there. So they only lose out on a half hour if you hold on to it and let it end itself.
Yeah, but if they take it away, that top dasher can still go back in and reschedule again, right? And keep blocking out
With
slots.
top dashers can schedule anytime, all day, 24/7. Just like we can dash
Yeah,
now,
see.
whatever the hell we want. Whenever a top dasher looks at the schedule, it literally shows that top dasher. Like if I go pull up the schedule right now, it's going to show me from 3:57 p.m. till 4 o'clock in the morning the next day. And it's available
Mm,
to schedule.
hold up.
Now, if I look up the
Sam Lee
schedule
just
for
said,
tomorrow,
what is this? He says a
a couple of
couple
weeks
weeks
ago in
ago
San
in San
Francisco.
Francisco, I was doing a shop and deliver on Safeway, and there was a medication gig on Roadie at the same Safeway. I did both and dropped off the DoorDash first.
Yeah.
Man, Sam, you know if it looks up to where you're going, pretty much, you know, like the same direction. When I mean same direction, I mean like 0.5 miles to like 1 mile away would be same direction, same streets, you know, one house, two houses in the
Yeah.
same neighborhood track. I consider that going the same way. But that's technically it's a multi app. It's a dirty multi app, but no one, you didn't hurt anyone. No one knew about it. But at the same time, when you get in the habit of doing that over and over again, at some point, something's gonna happen. So I just, just don't get
You're
in the habit
gonna
of doing that.
when it comes to the
Yeah,
dirty multi app and taking multiple orders, even if they are going along the same way, if you mess up just once, that can put a nail in the coffin for you. Yeah. Now, I've done it myself a couple of times. I got lucky. They're all going the same way within a block or so or half mile or so of each other. So no big deal. Now, 90% of the time, it's always usually for me anyway, been a DoorDash and like an Uber Eats. The Uber Eats
mm-hmm,
customers seem to be more lenient. As long as they get their food, they're good. They don't really care, or at least in my experiences. So, but DoorDash has penalties about being late to the store, late to the customer, late to this, late to that. So it's like if you don't do the DoorDash first, you'll cause yourself troubles, give yourself contract violations. So it's like if you do
right.
take multiple apps or two apps together like that, I would strongly suggest you prioritize DoorDash to avoid those penalties. But I don't recommend it. I've done it a few times, and each time it's kind of like just set my nerves on end. Because like, what if that customer isn't one of the nice ones? You know,
Exactly.
and like with what
We've
he
all
was
done it.
describing,
We've all done it.
yeah, and like with what he was describing, that was a pharmacy pickup and a shop and deliver. I say I would never do that with a pharmacy run because you have no idea if how long those people have gone without those pills or what kind of pills you're delivering.
Right.
That could be life endangering if you're not if they aren't careful with their own pills and getting their prescriptions done on time.
Ooh. Can you say that again, TFT? I think that might be one of the best messages all day for delivery drivers. Go back over about that when you pick up the medication and not lollygagging on the medication. Go into that again right there. That was nice.
Well, see, when it comes to medication, any patient who has is a person, put it that way, that is taking medication. When we're picking up pharmacy orders, we have no idea what kind of pills those are. Could be high blood pressure, could be diabetes medication, could be pain pills, could be God knows what. And depending on those conditions, these are the reasons why they're on those pills. And if those people and the pharmacies and their doctors are making sure they get their stuff on time, if they aren't, that could be life endangering to that customer. So when it comes to pharmacy orders, don't pick around, get it done. You know?
People, I'm gonna tell you this, people. I don't want to be responsible or at least have that guilt on me for the rest of my life and I get deactivated, and then they say, first of all, they ain't gonna charge you with the death. Well, they might civilly somehow, but they're gonna say that you somehow tampered with the medication or something. You go get that black eye there, and then someone may not be living anymore, and then you are the poster boy, poster child all across America on what not to do while delivering medications. I don't want to have that
Mm-hmm.
on my conscience at all. Whenever I get the medications, I like to get it there to them as quick as possible, like TFT said. And to the delivery drivers out there that that don't well, at least you don't do the order. But for the ones that don't do the order, try to accept more medication orders and drop them
Mm-hmm.
off. But at least I'm giving you the credit and the respect that you don't take the order at all. I give you that much. You ain't taking the order. You know what I mean? But sometimes
Yeah, I
not taking the
remember.
order, it can be a little delicate too.
My landlady is 86 years old. Her son is 65, gonna be 66. They're both on a litany of medications. Now they don't get them delivered. We go pick them up every week, 2 weeks, depending on whichever case may be. Every month. Like my buddy Herman, his pills come in at two separate times at the month, and I'm if he's not able to do it, I go do it. Pick him up, bring him home. Because the way his pills are timed out, if he doesn't pick those up the day that they call to let him know it's ready, he doesn't have the pills for that day. And that's because he's on the Medicare, Medi-Cal, Medicaid, whatever the hell it is.
Right. Yeah. All those strings that they pull with all that stuff. We don't know how that stuff works, but it can jack somebody up.
They my phone's overheating. They drag those out when it comes to the poor folk and people who are on disability. So it's like when it comes to the
Right.
medication runs, 9 times out of 10, especially if it's to a person who's on a disabled track, they're probably on their last pill or was on their last pill yesterday when that order is available for us to pick up. So that's why I say if you pick up a pharmacy run, get it done quick.
Sam Lee says when medication is urgent, Rhodey will usually text or call me for an ETA.
Okay. And say I haven't done them on
Okay.
roadie, so I can't really attest to that. So all I know is I've
Right.
picked up
Yeah.
a few
Even if they're
with
gonna send me a
DoorDash and
text
Uber.
message, but even if they send you a text message, I'm already they gonna be like, where are you? I'm probably gonna be right around the block, almost there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
probably gonna be almost there already ready. So,
Be right next to the
you
house.
know, be
Mm.
right there. We coming up on this hour, people. We coming up on this hour. We about to start this door dashing up. See if this next experiment is going on with my wife. She's been killing the DoorDash game tremendously. She's gained new clients, and it's working out. It's working out. It's going very, very well. And I'm not even gonna lie. If you guys are out there dashing, doing any type of work, I know there's a channel out there, a couple tries. There are a couple Red Glass Vision. There are a couple Long Island Dash Experience. There are a couple we all know about. They used to do a Music City Hustler. Even even Bobby and his wife. I do it with mine. People, look. The best thing about when you are doing it with somebody else, you're going into the same places. Like there's some places where I walk in with her because you never know like how some of these orders are gonna be. They might be too big and stuff. So you walk in and then they see us together, and then because I'm black and she's not, they don't know at first, and then they say, oh, and now it makes it easier on her going in places, and there's some places where I go in, it makes it easier on me. So I'm just saying, if
Mm-hmm.
you're out there doing a job with your spouse, take full advantage of everything. I'm talking about just take full advantage of everything and get it done. And it's a better way to multi-app also when you're using your spouse also. because you got to understand this. You don't want to have all these apps on at one time on your phone. You know what I mean? You could have the other apps going on the other
Mhm.
phone. You know what I mean?
That's,
And
that's one of the reasons why
getting
I've
it
actually
going.
thought about getting
Yeah,
a second phone. It's just so I could split it up. Have Spark and say point pickup on one phone and then DoorDash and Uber on the other. Just so I can not have to flip flop between apps so much on a single device.
exactly.
But
Your phone gets frozen. Your phone gets frozen sometimes because it has to jump and then bring up all the properties from that one app, and then you go
mhm,
back. It's got to do it again. You may have to sign in again with your thumb or something going. However, you got your settings up in
yeah,
your phone. When all that stuff is going together back and forth, your phone will freeze up. It'll say that it'll say that your phone is getting too hot because it's working too hard.
yep. Multiple apps causing things to run multiple different ways. Everything's running in the background,
Are
processes
you on?
generating heat. Yeah, that's one of the thoughts
Look
I've
at
had.
Get
I haven't
Dasher.
done it
Should
yet.
get
I'm
to know
not
you
probably
guys
not
here.
going to.
Just left a comment.
I can't justify another $50 a month just for a fucking second phone to try and make things a little easier.
Right,
Uh, yeah, it's not like I make bad money, but
right. Hold up. Let me check something real quick. Get Dasher. I'm on your account right now. I have never seen who you are. This is another good thing that works right here. I've never seen who you are. Let me see. 289 views. Joined December 9th, 2021. 56 subscribers. 22 videos. Um, Let me see. Oh yeah, we gets to work right along DoorDash, gig work. You got some stuff up here. You are live. You are live. What I do before making alcohol deliveries. Okay, I got you here. All right. Get Dasher. Is that the name right here? Let me see. Get Dasher. You have a question for TFT and myself. You may want to ask something about how it might help you out wherever you are. You can go ahead and do that if you want. We'll go ahead and
uh,
answer it to the best of our ability. To the best of our
yeah.
ability.
Quick caveat to that is whatever we tell you, take to heart that what works for us in our markets may not work for you. It might, some of the aspects might anyway, but not everything. No market's the
Right.
same.
That's why take what you need. Leave. Don't be trying to stuff your pockets. Take what you need
Hmm.
and leave the rest on the table. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep a close look on you, Get Dasher. I'm gonna keep a close look on you. I'm gonna subscribe after this. I see how you spell your name. I'm gonna subscribe after this live is over. I'll go ahead and check you out and see what else you got going on. But you said, am I live right now? You are live, so if you got a question, you can go ahead and
Yes, this is a live show. Get
oh,
Dasher.
this is a live show. All right, I got you. I'm
We
sorry.
are all currently
My
live.
fault.
I'm here in my home right now, just walking around because I felt like joining in a sec. I've been kind of MIA from most things, and I may go back to that for a little bit. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But
Oh yeah. Well, people, we're at the 103 mark. We're about to go ahead and end this because it's time to get on that DoorDash, so we can knock this out. Where I am in Southern California right now, And my area right now, people, we have this rain that flashes in out of nowhere. I just don't know where it comes from. It's just been coming in flashes. So while the weather is like this, it's gonna make people get a little bit more lazy, and the
Hmm.
pay will increase. So go ahead and take advantage of as much as you can, like we're about to do. We already know what
Part of the
time it
reason what I
is.
was hoping it would
Last
rain
words,
here.
TFT.
I was hoping it
TFT,
was
look
going
it
to
up.
rain here, but yeah, it done passed us by. I think we had like a half second scattered shower. But anyway, last
Uh,
words as always. If you're going to do this job, do it right. Get equipment, use it, maintain it. Treat your deliveries like you're delivering to the most people, important people in the world to you. Because every one of these customers are important. They're the ones who pay us. Without them, we are nothing. We have no work. So do the job and do it right. Don't half-ass shit.
man,
I'll leave it
people,
there.
if you don't know TFT, that's coming out every single time. Scouts Honor, it's coming out every single time. If you don't believe me, you owe me a Twinkie. I'm telling you that's the way it goes down. Make sure that you guys pay attention and take in everything you can from anyone that speaks on Hot Facts and any other channel associated and any other person out there giving you guys that real juice. Drink the juice, okay? Drink the juice. We ain't got no Waco, Texas. No, we ain't got none of that. We got some good juice here. Come and drink the juice. It's gonna help you out. But we about to go get this done, people. We out of here like Chuck Woolery and two. See you guys later. It's time to go get it. Oh, and by the way, I wear a vest, especially like in the rain and stuff. You know, you want to make yourself visible. And some people are weird when black dudes come up to the house, even though they know they ordered something. You got to make yourself visible and presentable, whatever you are doing out there. If UPS does it, if the mailman does it, if all them other people do it, you can do it too. Remember, you can do it. If you know that movie, leave it in the comment. Peace.